Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? Shield Hero. Let's talk about it. My God, uh, I did not expect to see any of this popping off the way that we just did. Um, yeah, let's get right into it. My Lord. So with Shield Hero, I think there's so much that is being put forth like every week. I feel like every time we get into the show, there's always seemingly something new that pops up and kind of gives us new perspective on the whole entire world in general, and not to mention the people that are populating it and maybe making it worse than it has to be. We're in a position where anything that pops off seemingly just falls in the grand scheme that it's the hero, the shield hero's fault. You know, like, oh, someone fell off of a staircase and broke their neck. Devil Shield did it. You know, like that's just their overall go-to man to absolutely, take care of whatever threats they see and then be able to get out of it scot-free without really having anyone raising an eye at you. So it was pretty disgusting to see that and to see how like the guy has no problem with it. He just actually seems generally happy to do it. So what we're going to probably be seeing for quite some time within the show is the fact that they can kind of get away with anything at this point. They can just run up, do all of this right now, create a giant meteor like crater in the ground. Mind you, the one thing that surprised me out of all of it is the redhead girl had no idea what was going on. That was the only thing out of all of this that surprised me. Like, as soon as Fido told us that there was something popping off all around and there's no guards and this and that, I already started to know that there was something about to pop off. You can't just have two shield heroes going at each other neck, blow for blow neck at each other's necks, and then not expect someone to take that perfect opportunity. That was the perfect opportunity to attack and take out two birds with one stone. So now we're in a position where every time we see any of these characters really getting in a fight, they they have to watch their back. I mean, there's people out there literally waiting for such an opportunity to get and to destroy them. So I think this is getting the most interesting it has been all. I mean, this show is ridiculously interesting, but to think that they just added all of this, there's gonna be a lot to talk about. Coming with these couple of weeks, it feels like, because not only did we just get introduced to, um, the power and ridiculous overdone attack that they just did, which seems like if they casted that attack, they wouldn't really need any help with the waves now, would they? If they could just cast that attack every time. So it feels like this attack that they used must have been very, very hard to conjure up, or either it's that, or it's just that they they used everything in one shot, hoping to kill the shield hero and not doing so. Which I'm not gonna lie, I thought the girl that pretty much told him that he should not be fighting with the shield heroes was the one who pretty much did this, because as soon as he gets to one of the heroes, they straight fight. You know, like they literally just get in a fight. So I was like, oh, there you go. She's bad. She told you not to fight him. But seeing the Pope come out and give his overall speech as to where this is seemingly going makes a lot more sense than just having it be, oh, I don't want you guys fighting, so I literally try to kill both of you right here and now. Not to mention the fact that the spear hero is absolutely so dense. Even after hearing this man saying that, oh, the god's judgment has fallen on those other heroes, Like he's still probably in his mind's like, yeah, I don't know. I think it was a shield hero. I mean, you could say you killed him or that your god judged them and destroyed them just like how God's judging us and trying to destroy us. But I think it was the shield hero still. Like I hate the spear guy so much, man. Like get this dude out of here, bro. Like if you're really that dense of the mind, we honestly don't need you because you're a waste of space. Even though his attacks were absolutely fire this week, no pun intended, it kind of made me happy that they went in, with his character, like show us a reason why he could be even useful type of deal. Um, but no, I still kind of don't even see it. I mean, he needs those three girls just to do an attack that still couldn't penetrate the shield hero, or knock him off his guard or something. Like the attack was dope, but the attack that he gets hit by right after taking that attack is so much stronger and ridiculous, and somehow he still tanks it. So, yeah. The shield hero is by far the most underrated person in his own show by the people within the show. So, it's clear. Well, I guess not. I mean, if you think he's a demon and you think that he's needs to be stopped with all this power, I guess that just goes to show you how strong they actually think he is, or something along those lines. So now I'm interested to seeing where they're going to align the shield hero with, in the sense of, is there really anybody out there that has the type of power, or like, aka human wise, do they have any type of power like the Pope just displayed? And if they do, would they be willing to part with it to help the four hero candidates? Which is interesting. That is next week's episode's title, the four hero candidates. And the reason why it's interesting to me is the four hero candidate, like they're dead, right? So now it's like, what happened to them? Are they gonna? Did they live through a ridiculous nuclear explosion, like almost like the one we saw this week? This one was more like a shot from like a satellite from the space or something. So I don't know, man. This show is so amazing, and at times I get lost in the thought process of what could even be possible after all of this is said and done. And because of that, I would love to know what you guys think as well. Um, how do you feel about the shield hero protecting the spear hero and his whole group of followers? Ugh, that was the worst part, man. I almost threw up in my mouth when I saw that. I was like, what a waste of SP. Which we saw that because he saw us like a skill being done right in front of him, like the combination skill, he practically learned it on the fly right then and there. So I don't know if that has like any implications for you guys, like, oh my god, he learned ninjutsu just from watching it, like his AI is pretty broken, because whatever the thing is that's recording, like he's watching a fight and somehow skills are popping up telling him what to do, or telling him what is possible. So that just goes to show you that there is some type of interface communicating with him, so to speak. So I don't know, man. I have been very interested in this show from the jump. So to think that it's just getting more interesting, and we just added the Pope to our hit list of people that are trying to take us out. Yeah, I don't think you can really top it. Like, it's going in right now. The whole world wants Shield Hero dead, and the people who don't are practically all demons and different types of species other than humans. So it's getting really, really dope, and we're getting closer to the end of this season. So as it is going now, it feels like there's no way they can finish everything that's going on within these episodes. So I'm really hoping that we're getting another like 26 episodes later in the future or something along those lines. So with all that being said, let's pray and hope for more episodes, and not to mention, let's just hope that some of the other heroes actually made it out. The next title is the four hero candidates. I'm kind of confident that we're gonna see them show up and be the only reason why they make it out of this situation. And if not, then it's just gonna be a story, I guess, of what the candidates are supposed to do. I'm not really sure. But with all that being said, everybody, I hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. And I will talk to you in the next one. I am the Anime G. Make sure you guys drop a like. You can share the video around. Just make sure you don't get in trouble for sharing it. I think someone told me that they shared it and people were just like mad at them, just like talking trash, like don't ever put a link in my place. But if you want to share like Twitter or other social medias and stuff, I wouldn't mind. I'm not gonna get mad at you like other people do. So with all that being said, thank you guys for the support regardless. Even if you do just click on the video and click out, that's enough for me. It really helps just motivate me to grind as much as I do, knowing that people are out there watching the content and out there enjoying it. So I will talk to you very soon. We got another show to talk about that's amazing, almost as amazing, if not better, than the show I'm talking about already. So let's get to it, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. All right, peace.